Everybody, Brian Blessing coming to you from Las Vegas, and we've got the feature pick of the day for you from oddsworthbetting.com. Lots of action for you. College basketball, NBA, NHL, and we're all fired up and getting ready for the championship games in the NFL come Sunday, where countless player props are going to be offered. This is really an interesting set of circumstances in the AFC and NFC. Seattle and New England, home field advantage. They're in the driver's seat, but Andrew Luck certainly made a name for himself last week in the postseason, going on the road, getting the win over Peyton Manning. And we'll see the health of Aaron Rodgers. That is going to be something that we'll be monitoring very closely throughout the course of the week. But let's get you going here on a Tuesday night. Oddsworthbetting.com has you covered. Let's focus in the NBA, where there are 7 games in total. Some of the more compelling games. San Antonio's at Washington, and we got the Wizards 2.5-point favorite. Total on the game is 193. Cleveland at Phoenix. The Cavs' Western road swing continues. Dallas, a 5-point favorite on the road at Sacramento. Total on the game is up there at 212. Dallas struggled in their last game with the Clippers. And then Miami takes on the Lakers in Los Angeles. College hoops, tons of games on the board. Missouri is at Kentucky. And Kentucky's a monster favorite here, 25. A couple of close calls for the Cats. Duke, they've got Miami, and they are 16-point favorites in that game. Pretty good ball game here. Number 16, Oklahoma State at number 14, Kansas. Kansas, looking at them as a 6.5-point favorite. Michigan really struggled this year. It all started with that loss to NJIT there at Ohio State. Big rivalry game. Buckeyes, 8.5-point favorites there. Interesting matchup with Oklahoma. Lon Kruger's Sooners on the road at West Virginia against Huggy Bear, and we get the Mountaineers, a 1.5-point favorite there. In the Mountain West, UNLV, they go on the road, and they're at Boise State. And how about the Broncos, a 4-point favorite in this spot? And Iowa and Minnesota Gophers are 3-point favorites for that game. Now, the NHL, very busy Tuesday night. There are a couple of interesting spots. One specifically, Detroit is at Buffalo. Now, usually when there's a big pregame ceremony, you always play the road team. Problem is here, you've got Detroit's going to be a monster favorite in the game at Buffalo, but it is a ceremony night. The interesting thing is they're retiring Dominic Hasek's jersey. Usually the visiting team's in the locker room while the home team's out there, and they raise the banner and everybody stands around, and the visiting team comes out and jumps all over the home team. Well, Hasek won a cup for Detroit, so it stands to reason that the Red Wings might be on the ice as well. But it will be a festive night in Buffalo. They're celebrating the past because currently they are just god-awful. But it's a plan because they're trying to get the first or second pick in the NHL draft coming up. But that will be interesting to watch Tuesday in Buffalo. Tampa Bay is at Boston. Islanders and Rangers always renewing that rivalry. A fun game to watch. Minnesota, they have so much talent, but they've got poor goaltending, shoddy in their own end. They go to Pittsburgh to take on the Penguins. Late games, Vancouver and Nashville. Then San Jose will take on the Desert Dogs in Arizona. Going to be a fun Tuesday for us. Lots of wagering opportunities available to you, as always. The featured pick of the day, oddsworthbetting.com. It's right below this video. We invite you to check it out. Brian Blessing in Vegas, back with you again tomorrow.